Hello and welcome to Future Vision and Growth Norman. This is Rick and we're doing a sit down. I've done a lot of on remote stuff. So if you are wondering where have I been and all over the city and taking pictures and video, check out my shorts. If you want to, that's the best place to do it. The subscribers on YouTube, of course, get first like dibs on that. I'll delay it sometimes and show it later, but you may or may not see all of those shorts. They really are going to my subscribers and going to the people that subscribe to my channel. I think that's important for them to see different parts of the city, different spaces, and kind of give them extra content. I want to give a couple shout outs. One to the city of Norman. Why? Because it is fantastic to see the amount of sidewalks going in. If you don't know, we have a massive sidewalk plan going in where we're trying to make our city walkable, where you can take a walk at night or in the morning or in the afternoon when it's really nice out in the fall. And that is one way of building community, is getting everyone together by getting them out and walking in their neighborhoods, saying hi to one another, and really kind of connecting in that way. We love that Norman is a community-driven city, but one of the things that we can do is get out and walk. So thank you to the city of Norman for all that you're doing in that regard. That's fantastic. Also, this is a video that is a little bit different in that it is built really for city leaders, city people, but also not only in Norman. I'm going to throw this out there. Now, I recognize it's a big idea, it's a big ask for some, and for some, it's not such a big ask. But on the Norman side, we'd have to kind of rethink some things. This may be happening anyways, right? This may be happening anyways. So it may not be something new. It may be something that they have been thinking about and wanting to create and just have been thinking of a way to roll it out. I'm going to add to what their thought process is. If it's not in the works, I think we really ought to take a look at ourselves and think about it again, because this is a very important thing. I love Christmas. It is July. It is Hallmark, Great American Family. They all have their Christmas movies on, and it makes me think Christmas time. Also gives you enough time to really start to prepare for what this Christmas could look like. We saw last year what happened in Sapulpa, Oklahoma, what can happen if you do Christmas right. We see every year what happens in Chickasha, Oklahoma, if you do Christmas right. We see what happens in small towns across the state, what happens if you do Christmas right. So my question to Norman is, are we ready to do Christmas right? Are we ready to really get after it and do it? Here's my thought. I'm going to just say it, and then I'll walk through some details of it. I would like to have a Highway 77 Christmas trail. Now, of course, the start of that trail would be in Norman, Oklahoma, coming off I-35 down Main Street. We would have an opportunity to do not only the Main Street district, but also the sub districts. So if we want to do a West Side district or the Lindsay district, we've got the trail to OU. We've got the West Lindsay district and the East Lindsay district. We've got over on the Classen Boulevard, all the way out on 77. That is a fantastic entrance. I mean, you've got Starbucks right there. You have all these things that you can do that is really fun. We're looking at Christmas as a theme to bring everybody into the spaces we need them to go. So what I'm thinking is I would like to partner with 3 different cities. So it would go from Norman, entering in Norman, Oklahoma, coming out here and really enjoying Norman. And in Norman, the things that we want to make sure that we have is things to do in Andrews Park along with the Christmas tree. We have the big Christmas tree, but that park has never been fully realized for the holidays. The tree is there, they do the lighting, and then it's dark the rest of the season. We have an amphitheater, we have a stage right there. Why we don't have Christmas music or things like that to create that Christmas atmosphere near downtown is just surprising to me. So that's something to think about. The Christmas windows. I have several businesses that have done great things, whether it is the stringing lights that we've seen at Bird's dentist office or other places downtown, or we see windows in different beautiful spaces. But I think we need to look at it and go do both. Have the lights up, but also have the windows done. People really do come from miles around to look at windows, to really think about those downtown windows, that nostalgia, the Christmas, the idea of what Christmas looks like in Norman is fantastic. We can emulate, talk about like Opolis and some of